What up, internet? It's Michael. How you guys doing today? Good? So I'm doing another video for this the Ocean County Scanner News Facebook page. I did one already. I'm gonna do another one because this comment thread that I have been a part of is just so ridiculous that I have to make a video to respond to all of you people, or well, some of the people that are being ridiculous. So apparently the other night there was a situation where somebody had on a sweatshirt that I think was a self-fucking made, or self-made with the word fucking, and they had a fuck it or a fuck it hat, that brand hat, and the owner of the establishment that they were in, I guess, asked them to leave, which, he's within his rights to do that. Like, if it's private property and you don't want someone to, you could say that, I guess, you gotta go or whatever, buddy. But somehow or another, 8 police officers got involved, which is just like so overwhelmingly overkill that it's laughable. And not even to mention the fact that, like, the taxpayers are paying for those 8 buffoons to come and respond to a obscene clothing call, I guess you would call it. So, like, it's just, like, I'm reading the comments in this comment section, and I'm just thoroughly amazed by how many people feel like it's their job to tell other people what they can and can't wear. It's like these people somehow feel they have this higher, like, moral high ground that they can shake their finger and point at certain people and say that, oh, you're not supposed to wear that because it has a curse word on it, or because it's offensive to me, to that individual person. Like, who do you people think you are? I mean, really, like, the last time I checked, we live in a free country. I mean, as that's a whole other conversation, but we have freedom of speech, we have freedom of expression. So if something offends you, then you just avoid it. Don't look at it. But when you cross the line and you start saying, like, you can't do something, and then furthermore you go as far as to say, I'm going to call the police to reprimand these people, which when the police get involved, it becomes like, like, it can get bad. Like, police don't usually make situations better. They usually escalate situations to where they can fucking extort somebody and monetize the problem, because that's really what their job is. They don't usually come in and say, hey, let's piece this out. Like, that's not what cops do. So it's like, like I said, I'm so amazed at some of the comments, like, that some of you people feel that it's your duty or your job to shake your finger at people and say you can't do something, like you can't wear something. Like, again, who the fuck do you people think you are? Do you know how many things that I see on a daily basis that offend me? A lot. But you know what I do? I just ignore them, because that's the way life is. We live in a diverse culture. America is a very diverse place. And all the people who like to cause problems over silly shit like the word fuck on a t-shirt, you people are disgusting. I mean, I hope you realize that. Like, if you're worried about your kid or your young child asking you about the word fuck, or about a weed leaf, or some random thing that you feel is offensive or that you do not want your child exposed to, like, get over it and just do your job as a parent. That's what I do with my kids. Like, it's not a difficult thing to do. You people, some of you, it's like reading the comments, like, all right, so what should we all do? Should we just all wear gray jumpsuits so nobody can get offended by anything else? Because it's like, that's almost what a lot of you are suggesting, and then it's like, you're saying, like, oh, don't ever come back to the Point Pleasant Boardwalk. We don't want you here. We don't want your trashy kind here. Like, what kind of shit is that? Like, since when is the Point Pleasant Boardwalk the pinnacle of morality? You got, like, I could go on and on about all the shit on there that offends me or could offend anyone. And still, you people have the fucking nerve to, like, come on this comment section and, again, claim some superior moral high ground because some dude chose to wear a sweatshirt that had the word fucking on it. Like, I mean, how do you not see that as ridiculous? All of you, like, I'm talking to anyone that sees this video. How do you not see that as being so hypocritically ridiculous? It's like fucking absurd. I mean, you know, I didn't like the sweatshirt either. I thought it was ugly. I would not have worn it. But like, should the cops be called? Should the dude be kicked out of an establishment because he has it on? I don't know. That's kind of reaching, you know? Like, you know, another example, like, yeah, when people sag their pants, it looks retarded. You know, not that type of retarded, so I don't really want to hear any, you know, politically correct shit on that, but it looks ridiculous when people do that. I don't like it. I think people look stupid when they do it. But am I going to call the cops and complain about it? No. Who would do that? Like, are there really people that would do that? Like, are you one of those people that would actually do that? Like, I could see if somebody's junk's hanging out in front of your fucking 4-year-old daughter, then yeah, it's potentially a problem. But like, you know, there's certain things like you just got to learn to let go. Like, you know what I mean? It's not worth it. And getting the police involved is never worth it in that kind of a situation. Because all you're doing is creating a bigger problem. So, I don't know, man. I think a lot of you need to think long and hard about your behavior. Like, you're no better than anybody else. Something that you wear, or something that you say, or something that you post on Facebook, or something that you do offends someone else. You get it? We all offend each other in different ways. It's just the adults among us choose to understand that we live in a free country where we have freedom of expression. That's part of the joys of living in this country. So, you know, we just kind of deal with it. And if you can't handle being a parent, and like you got to push that off on the police, or try to make someone alter what they're doing, or change their clothing, or change what they're saying, then you're failing as a parent. Because at some point, I don't know if you've realized this, but at some point, you're gonna have to explain to your kids what the word fuck means. It's not gonna go away. So, you know, I don't know. It's just a rant. I had to get this out because it's too much to type, and some of you people are a little fucking crazy. So, sorry, Dave, but you know what I mean. This is just gonna periodically you get some wild comments going on in your in these posts. So, periodically you're gonna be getting some videos from me. So, you know, subscribe if you want to, like, comment. I'm all for listening to your counter debates and whatnot, but you know, some of y'all need to just grow up and learn how to parent your children and stop being such fucking big baby nannies, because none of us want to hear it. That's it. That's all I got. Peace.